Hi everyone, it's JC Sunshine. Welcome back to my channel. To my subscribers, thank you so much for sticking around and for supporting me. And to the new folks who've not watched any of my videos before, welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, don't forget to click like and also subscribe if you want to see more from me. Today I am bringing you a video that I'm super excited to film. It's the first time that I'm filming a makeup tutorial. I've talked a lot about makeup before, as you know, but I had this idea. I've been meaning to do this for you guys for the longest time. I've mentioned it in a previous video, and what I wanted to do was basically sort of answer that question. You know that there's this kind of joke that is going around where they say, "Ooh, take her to the pool on the first date." Like, I don't know, maybe women are not allowed to wear makeup to the pool, or maybe if you do wear makeup to the pool, it won't survive and it'll all wash off. And if you're a makeup lover like me, you've had one of two reactions: either that's not funny, or that's not true. You know, you can wear makeup to the pool if you want to. A lot of women won't admit it, but a lot of people do it, and it doesn't just wash off if you get wet. You all know that I come from the Caribbean. We have a very, like, a beach culture. You go to the beach, you go to pool parties, you go to boat parties, and a lot of the time you go to this as a party. You're not going necessarily to go in the water. It's more important that it's a party. So you get dressed up. You want to make sure that your outfit looks good, and also that your makeup and everything continues to look good, even if you should get wet. Now, a lot of people will do these things and they won't actually bother to get wet, but I am definitely one of those people who goes to a boat party or pool party or whatever, and I go in the water with absolutely normal makeup products, not any kind of special, massively waterproof stuff, but, you know, basically just normal things, affordable products as well. You can achieve something that is pool friendly, boat friendly, beach friendly, and summer friendly. This is the kind of makeup look that I would do. I am by no means a professional, but I do hope that you enjoy this video. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. Okay, so as you can see, I'm going to be starting with my brows. I'm using my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in black. I really like this. It gives you a lot of precision and it comes off looking really natural, although it's black. When you're doing this type of look, you want to start off with really clean skin. You want to have your skin exfoliated. You want it to be smooth. But yeah, I'm having this hormonal texture happening right now, so I decided to film this for you anyway, because these things happen in real life. By the way, please excuse all of my strange facial expressions. I was actually listening to music while I was filming this, and my husband is also in the room with me, and so I was talking to him, and I was doing all kinds of things at the same time while I was filming this, so that is what is going on. So I'm moving on to my MAC Studio Finish Concealer. I'm just going to be using that to spot conceal, and I am going to be using it to clean up my eyebrows as well in a second. I'm using the color NC 50. This is a little bit of a thicker consistency, so you really don't want to be using this to highlight or anything like that. And you'll notice that most of the products that I use are pencils or creams or very thick waxy products, because those are products that tend to stand up really well in water. I'm also using a very light hand. For this kind of look, you don't want to go too heavy. You want it to look fairly natural, and you don't want to have too much product on your skin, because then you're more likely to sweat it off and it's more likely to move around. So I'm going in here with my Maybelline Color Tattoo eyeshadow in Edgy Emerald. So yeah, I think that was upside down. Sorry if it was. But yeah, I'm going in with my fingers just because my product is, I've had it a while. It's kind of stiff. It'll blend a lot more easily if you use your fingers with this type of product. And ordinarily, I would put on some kind of eyeshadow primer or something like that before going in with this, but because of the consistency of this product and because it's a cream product, not only do I know that it will hold up well in the water, but it can also kind of function as a primer. Now I am taking my NYX eyeliner pencil. I really like this. It's a kind of pale gold. I think it's called Velvet. And I'm going in with that and just sort of highlighting the inner corner of my eyes and blending that into the Maybelline cream eyeshadow that I used before. Usually you would do this maybe with a powder product, but I am avoiding powder products because powder will just wash off. So yeah, I'm going in, touching that up. I am blending this product out now with my fingers. And then I decided that I wanted to touch up my brows because my brows kind of have a mind of their own, and I really wanted this makeup to stay, and I wanted my brows to stay put. So I am going in with the Revlon Brow Fantasy, the brow gel, and I'm using the color dark brown. Then I am going to go back to my eyes. I am going to be using my Sleek Eye Divine Ultra Matte version 2 palette, and I'm going in with the color Maple. This is something that I'm using as a transition shade. Normally I would put my transition shade on first, but like I said, I wanted to use that Maybelline cream shadow as a sort of eyeshadow primer. So this is why I'm going in with the transition color afterwards. I'm just blending that out, packing it on first in the outer corner, and then blending it inwards and then blending it upwards using a kind of a circular motion. And I know that I said that powder products will wash off, but this should stay put because it has that nice foundation of my color tattoo below it. Now I'm going in with foundation. I'm using my MAC Studio Fix Foundation in NW55 and my favorite brush, my baby, my Morphe M439 Deluxe Buffer Brush that I'm going to be using to blend out that foundation. After dotting the foundation kind of all over my face, continuing to use a light hand because like I said, you don't want thick cakey makeup that you're going to sweat off, that's going to move around if you touch your face or anything, because you're going to be in water, you're going to be hopefully in really warm weather. So I put it on really lightly and then I just buff that all out with my foundation brush, and I'm just going to stop here and let you hear the music that I'm listening to, because yeah, the funny looks on my face and all of that movement, it's not that I'm kind of crazy, it's because I was listening to music while I was filming this. He's my best friend. So yeah, moving right along, I'm going to be applying some concealer. It's my MAC Select Cover Up Concealer in NC50. I'm also going to be mixing this with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC45. And I know that these are slightly more high-end concealers, but you don't have to use this type of concealer. Pretty much any thick, creamy concealer will do. And I'm going to be using this to highlight. I'm going to be drawing all of these lovely tribal designs all over my face. You know how it works. You've seen people do the highlight and contour thing already. I'm not going to contour, but I am going to be highlighting, and I'm going to be blending that in with my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. So yeah, I put that just down the bridge of my nose, under my eyes, a little bit on the top of my mouth. I blend that out. And I will also be using what's left of that concealer mixture just to tidy up the lines of my eyeshadow and make it look a little bit more precise. So I just go into the corner with I think it's just a simple Kala brush. I think it's a concealer brush, and I clean up the corners. The next product that I'm going to be using is one of my new favorite products. You'd have seen it in a favorites video that I posted a few months back, and it is my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. I love this. So I'm just going to be using that to set the places where I've highlighted with my concealer, and just sort of packing it on and baking, and then I will just knock that off after I've let it bake for a while. So while that bakes, I am going to be going in with my Rimmel Gel Liner in black, and I'm using my e.l.f. angled eyeliner brush to apply this eyeliner. I am really not good at applying eyeliner on camera. I've realized this was so hard. You guys have no idea. So yeah, fortunately I get to fast forward through it because it took me forever. But yeah, I really like this brush because it allows me to get behind my lashes, and as you can see, that is really an issue for me. And yeah, just doing a small wing, nothing too dramatic because the look is colorful, but it still is understated, and I'm trying not to use too much product. How do you find I'm looking so far, baby? I hope I'm not looking like a crazy person.
Well, it's like...
Apart from the powder.
I can't say it. What is this? That just doesn't work for me. Like, how do I look apart from, like, well, you know what I mean. Apart from that, I'm like coated head to toe in mud. Apart from that, how do I look?
Baby, I could watch you coated head to toe in mud and be like, oh my god, he has such a cute butt. Oh my god, look at those strong thighs. Oh my god, I love his legs. Oh my, I coated head to toe in mud. And I tell you, you look good.
Yes, you look good.
Thank you. All right. So, yeah. Now I'm going to be going in with my LA Girl Blush Contour Stick in Velour, I believe is the name of the color. Yeah, I don't know why they call it a contour stick. It is a blush. It's a blush stick, but like I said, I'm using cream products wherever possible, avoiding powders because cream products, gel products, these thick products, pencils, they're all really hard to wash off. So yeah, I'm going to be blending that in. This is just a cheap brush, a stippling brush that I got at Primark. So I'm not using anything fancy there. And then I'm going to be going in with my MAC Blot powder in Deep Dark. And I'm just going to be using that to set the areas that I did not set with the Buttercup powder. And yeah, this is a color brush that I'm using. It's not the best powder brush in the world, but it does the job. I'm going in now. I'm sorry, I forgot to show you guys what was the name of this mascara, and you're gonna see me remember that I didn't show you in a minute. But anyway, this is the Maybelline 1x1 Volum'Express waterproof mascara. This is the only product that I use that is actually meant to be waterproof, because that's something that you really want. You want to use a waterproof mascara because otherwise it will run. So I use that on my top and my bottom lashes, and it holds up really well. It doesn't, like, my eyes were watering at a part like during this video, and you can't even tell. That mascara really did its job. And now that I've applied my foundation and my concealer and I've done my highlighting and I put on my mascara, I'm just going back in to touch up the inner corner highlight. And then I'm going to be using my NYX Wonder Pencil in Deep, which is almost like a concealer pencil. And I'm going to be using that just in my waterline. And that is just to sort of brighten my eyes, open up my eyes. Now I'm going in with my NYX Lip Pencil in Espresso. And you know what's really funny? I've been looking for this pencil since I bought it because it's one of my favorite. I use this pencil all the time and I cannot find it anymore. And literally written on it is Espresso, spelled just like that. And I think, I wonder if they stopped making it or if they named it something different. But anyway. Then I'm taking my Revlon Color Burst Matte Balm in Shameless, and I really enjoy this. Part of the reason that I'm using it is because it is so long wearing and so pigmented. On top of that, I'm going in with an LA Girl cream lipstick. I believe the color is called Forbidden Love. That's just to lighten it up a little bit. And now I'm done, so I'm going to take down my crazy hair and show you guys the finished product. Yeah, so this is the look. It is nothing too dramatic. I think it's not too much for like a pool party or a beach party or something, but you can still tell that I made an effort. So of course, now that I'm done with all of that, I have to show you guys if it stands up to water. Of course, you didn't think I was going to forget to do that, did you? So I'm going into the shower now, and I'm going to make sure and get my face nice and wet. Obviously, you want to avoid rubbing at it because then you're just asking for it to smudge or something. But I'm going to get nice and soaking wet, and we will see how this makeup holds up. So yeah, this was really weird, by the way, being in my shower with a full face of makeup on and my bikini on. But yeah, these are the things that I will do for you guys, YouTube. Now I'm going to give you guys a look at my face so you can see if these products really held up underwater and if my techniques really work. And what do you think? I think I did a pretty good job. I mean, I actually think, no lie, this looks probably better wet than it did dry. But yeah, so So this is what I'm looking like now, and I'm so pleased with myself. I'm really happy. I think the colors are still popping even though I got it wet. Even the powder products that I use, like the shadow that I used for my transition, it looks really good. So yeah, now I'm showing you guys just briefly what I look like once my face dried again. So you can see that I still look good. I don't look crazy. Well, I mean, I don't want to sound vain, but I think I look all right. The makeup looks good. So yeah, that's it. So that is the end of my beach-friendly makeup tutorial. I hope you've enjoyed it. And yeah, like I said, don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you have. Click subscribe if you want to see more. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.